Happy morning. We have to talk about what is probably a wrong path on which we moved ahead unknowingly, and from where we can come back and sort things out effortlessly. And with that, if we begin the new year and the meditation, it will be beautiful. So here is a thought which I will require you to listen with an open mind. Think about it and see if you can integrate it with your life. Here is the thought which is probably different from what you have believed so far. But the change in belief might make you feel free and live a life of abundance. What kind of a person fascinates us? What kind of a life fascinates us? Who are the people we like to follow? And why is it that we think we are not good enough? We will attempt to analyze this in the next 10-15 minutes. And then we will do the process. We like to follow people who are different, who are not normal, who are not regular. For example, you and me like to eat at least 3 times a day and have 2-3 cups of chai and coffee. And we can't visualize a life without that. Now, if there is a sadhu or a saint who eats only once every day, we start believing kya power hai usme. What different है? And in making him different, we start thinking we are not good enough. We are supremely below ordinary. If there is a person who has 2, 3, 4 doctorates, and we got tired after doing our graduation, we start thinking, oh my God, look at that person, how educated they are, how many degrees they have, how smart they are. And we start thinking about ourselves as very ordinary. Lakhs of people have a Maruti, A-Star, Zen, i10, i20. ये 4 लाख से 8 लाख के अंदर की गाड़ियां तो सबके पास हैं. When somebody buys a brand new Benz or a brand new BMW or a brand new Audi, we start thinking, बाबा क्या स्टाइल है यार, क्या लाइफ है, सही है. And in that we start thinking that we are not good enough. The fact is, in being ordinary and in accepting yourself for who you are, without any regrets, is a way to living a good life. I love my ordinariness. I love my ordinariness. And therefore I am able to be happy with my ordinariness. I don't have to chase something for me to be somebody significant. The way I am today is good enough for me today. With this, when I live my life, guilt is banished, regrets are broken, and you feel free. But Naren, I've done so many mistakes in life. Everybody has done mistakes. Who has not done mistakes? Mistakes is a part of the learning process. But Naren, I was careless. Beautiful. That has taught you some things in life. In times to come, there might be some big things that you have to do. And if you had not gone through this carelessness and seen what happens, you may not have been careful in times to come. Which means whatever happens, can I talk to myself and convince myself, you are good. You don't have to be sad about who you are. But Naren, there is so much scope to improve. Yes, there is. Lots. But remember, even when you have improved to the degree that you are fantasizing today, like I want to run the marathon of 90 kilometers, comrades. Even if I complete that 90 kilometers, I will still have enough scope to improve in my life. Which means, when I reach that goal of having completed the 90 kilometers comrades, trust me, I will still feel very ordinary about my life. Because my guide in that run, Kaustubh Radkar, has completed more than 25 ultra marathons. He's got 25 Ironmans he's completed. तो फिर अपन देखेंगे अरे यार अपना एक कॉमरेड्स तो हो गया लेकिन आयरन मैन तो एक भी नहीं हुआ ना, उसने तो 25 बार किया है. And I'll still make myself feel you're not good enough. Last year we did 32,000 people impact in KMM. This year we want to cross at least 3 lakh people. Today it looks like a huge goal, 10 times more. And some good efforts has been done in that direction. Some lovely planning has been done by Shripal and a good set of people in that direction. And chances are we'll cross 3 lakhs. But after that, we will still understand there are 10 crore children in the schools. Even if we do only 9th and 10th, कम से कम 1 करोड़ बच्चे तो हैं, 3 लाख से होगा क्या? And I'll still feel very ordinary and therefore not good enough. So the trap in life is feeling very ordinary, below ordinary and thinking I'm not good enough. And unfortunately, many people around us also make us believe you're not good enough. When we continuously find fault in somebody and tell them, Arey Neha, this you can do better. Arey Satish, this you should be careful about. Arey Praveen, yaar, itna to tere ko sochna chahiye tha na. And it tells people in their subconscious mind to themselves, I'm not good enough. See, I'm not good enough. See, I'm not good enough. And in this, the first thing we lose is love. Because I don't feel lovable. Then I become desperate. Whatever I have, what if I lose it? And then I run for some goal to make others happy. Because if others say you are good, that day I will feel I have arrived. But you strangely find even if people appreciate you, you get a little more insecure. What if they know who I truly am? And I'm not as good enough as they think I am. So the vicious cycle continues. Because we believe we are less than ordinary. Our mistakes are highlighted in our mind. And therefore, true joy, eternal joy, does not flow perennially. In the process, we tell lies. In the process, we give commitments and break. In the process, we take certain decisions, but we go back. And we can see everything is saying, you're not good enough. And if we are stuck with a life partner who is negative, they remind us every now and then, you're not good enough. Let's stop this struggle in 2021. If it was 1920, we could have said, 19-20 chalta hai. बीस इक्कीस को लेके कोई मुहावरा ही नहीं है, बनाना पड़ेगा अभी. What I need you to do is believe you are good. Comparatively, even if you feel you are ordinary, it's wonderful to be ordinary. You've had a good life. You've done a lot of good things. And we will continue to do some fantastic things in our life. But what flows through our heart at all the time is acceptance for who we are, and therefore a flow of joy that does not stop. Would you like to commit yourself to this? Be Sikkis onwards. Would you like to commit yourself to this? I'm going to enjoy and accept my ordinariness. And being ordinary, I will celebrate and live a good life. Now, what about improvement? As long as we are alive, we will have scope of improvement. So you don't love yourself after you improved. Because you love yourself, you will improve. You don't see an improved version of yourself as a lovable, acceptable version. You see right now yourself as a lovable, acceptable version. You should be able to go out once the sun rises and you are able to see the sun around 7:15 in India. And you should be able to look at the sun and say, thank you. And I also enjoy my shining in my life. You know, after a person expires, loved ones come together and everybody speaks the good about people. Trust me, when you pass away, nobody is going to say, बाकी सब अच्छा था, उसको दाल बनाना नहीं आता. Nobody is going to say that. Everybody is going to say, you know how good she was. You know what was good about this person. People may not say it often, but they think good about you based on who you are today. So should we grow and develop? Of course. Otherwise, I will be out of job. For the sake of my family and my prosperity, you should keep on improving. But jokes apart, this is an eternal quest, improvement. So, in my ordinariness, I am going to enjoy myself, love myself, celebrate myself, and be complete. And I'm going to increase my completeness. I'm going to enhance my beauty. I'm going to add on to me being so lovable. But as of today, right now, I'm good. A gardener who could listen to the trees and the plants talking went inside a forest and found all the trees and plants are bent, dry, on the verge of death. And the gardener asked the pine tree, "Kya ho gaya?" Pine tree said, "Not satisfied with my life. Look at the banyan tree, it is so beautiful and wide." Goes to the banyan tree and says, "Kya ho gaya?" The banyan tree is also drooping to death. It says, "All that is okay, but no butterfly comes to me. I'm simply big and so many hands are hanging down. Look at the rose plant. So many butterflies go there. I'm very sad with my life." Goes to the rose plant which is drooping and says, "What happened?" He said, "Look at all these thorns that I have. No animal comes and caresses me. No human being comes and lies down next to my bush. ठीक है, मतलब I have good colors, I can give some fragrance. But I wish I was like a pine tree, going so close to God, rising straight up towards heavens. And I am so chutkusu at the ground level. Nothing is right about my life." The truth is, none of these plants care. And they do what they can, and its majesty, they enjoy their life. Even if a rose has only white, it enjoys. Even if it has faded pale pink, it doesn't mind. Listen, in nature, everything accepts itself. Every plant, every animal accepts itself. It understands this is who I am and accepts itself. Therefore, a longing to be in somebody's list of good people is not there. The longing to impress another human being is not there. The longing for somebody's approval is not there. And only when we can bring these forces out from our life, we can listen to our conscience, which is getting drowned in the cacophony of people's opinion about me. And when the life is anchored onto peace and silence, when my mind is anchored onto in my ordinariness, I am good, then there is no point to prove to anybody in the world. Will you start blossoming to the best you can be? I repeat, can we improve? Of course we can. Of course we can. Should we improve? Of course we should. Remember I told you, don't put me out of business. But let's do it with serenity and not with incompleteness. Let progress anchored onto peace, not thinking at the end of progress lies peace. So today you should be able to stretch yourself to all your glory. Go out to the sun in all your glory and tell yourself, I feel so great in being ordinary. In this ordinariness lies my extraordinariness. Nothing to prove. I am good. And now being good, let me explore life. So if a Preeti likes to sing and say, let me explore life. Beautiful. Beautiful. If a Deva wants to do meaningful work in the field of energy, let me explore life. Beautiful. But nothing to prove. Everything to explore. Life becomes different. Now when you sleep in the night, there is a smile, and the dreams you have are beautiful. Otherwise, we don't have dreams, we have nightmares. When you wake up in the morning, we are fresh. And Piyush said, I had a night's sleep, but a very disturbed night's sleep. Accept yourself for who you are. In your ordinariness, enjoy. And don't chase people just because they are different. Chase people who inspire you, who make you believe that you have a long way to go and wonderful things can happen. But there you don't feel ordinary, you feel good about yourself. Let's do a process. Close your eyes. I know each one of us has struggled a lot in our life. Struggled with this belief that we are not good enough. Struggled because of failures and mistakes. Sometimes struggled because we think we have let people down. Struggled because of guilt. Lakshmi Narayan 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 Lakshmi Narayan. Trust me, all the mistakes you have made were meant to be. All the goof-ups you have done were meant to be. All the stupidity of our life was meant to be. And each one of them had a role to play in making you who you are. परमेश्वर है ब्रह्मा विष्णु महादेव है त्रिलोकनाथ परमेश्वर है. It's time to accept yourself and revel in your ordinariness. Brahma Vishnu Mahadev let go of all the inner struggles. Parameshwar hai Brahma Vishnu Mahadev hai Triloknath Parameshwar. Those mistakes define you. Narayan Narayan they complete you. Sada madani sada maga sani dani sada maga dani da nida sani nida maga maga sani maga sani. All the pain that we carry in our heart, let's drop it and let peace increase onwards. Be a life of love and acceptance. Omkara Shri Palanhara Siddhi Buddhi Bal Devanhara Omkara Shri. But Naren, what about people I have impacted? Siddhi Buddhi Bal. What about people I have hurt? What about people who had to suffer because of my mistakes? I took a business decision, it led to losses, and my whole family had to suffer. Omkara Shri Palan. My father lost a lot of money in business. Siddhi Buddhi Bale Devanhara. And the path of my life changed. Siddhi Buddhi Bale Devanhara. And I'm glad it happened, for it made me who I am. Narayan, Shriman Narayan. So don't judge your life. For all that you know, your mistakes is helping create someone, and their suffering is temporary, and they need it to fulfill their destiny. So let's put an end to all the miseries and guilt that you have painfully carried in your heart for years together. Bandhan hai sukh samriddhi jai jagvandhan hai jagtata. Let go of it so that we can live a beautiful life from today onwards. Relaxed, happy, but feeling light and no baggage.
हे जगत्राता अमवंदन है सुख समृद्धि जय जगवंदन है हे
Smile at your ordinariness and love yourself for who you are.
समृद्धि जय जगवंदन है सुख समृद्धि जय जगवंदन श्रीमन नारायण 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 श्रीमन नारायण 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 लक्ष्मी नारायण 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 लक्ष्मी नारायण 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 लक्ष्मी नारायण 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 श्रीमन नारायण 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 श्रीमन नारायण नारायण
Oh yes. Forgive all those people for whom you have a place in your heart of hurt. For their mistakes had a role in creating you. In its own way, it nurtured you. Opened some doors for you, opened some windows for you. So forgive one and all and release every person against whom you held some grudge. So that you feel light. For only if you can let go of hurt, can you let go of guilt. Only if you let go of hurt, can you let go of guilt.
श्रीमन नारायण 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 श्रीमन नारायण 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 लक्ष्मी नारायण 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 लक्ष्मी नारायण 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 लक्ष्मी नारायण नारायण नारायण
Accept yourself for who you are
नारायण नारायण नारायण
and enjoy that acceptance.
नारायण नारायण
Years of conditioning will scream and say, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, you're not good enough, look at these mistakes, look at this fault. But trust me, trust your Naren when he says, you are beautiful, wonderful, lovable the way you are.
विष्णु महादेव है त्रिलोकनाथ परमेश्वर है ब्रह्मा विष्णु महादेव
And only when you do this, the most amazing experience of your life will happen. You will feel the presence of the divine in you and around you. You will feel being a part of existence. You will know you are insignificant, and yet in that insignificance you will find a tremendous significance.
महादेव है त्रिलोकनाथ परमेश्वर है ब्रह्मा विष्णु महादेव है
Heal all the injuries of the past.
परमेश्वर श्रीमन नारायण नारायण श्रीमन
Heal all the injuries of the past.
Sada madani sada madani sani dani sada madani dani da dani da nida nida sani nida nida maga mama ga sani sa maga sa sani da ga sani da maga sani da sada ni ma da ga maga sa da sa saga ga sa mama sada ga sani ni sani da nida maga 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 sa kamadani kamadani
Let's get ready for a beautiful life.
Shri Palanhara Siddhi Buddhi Bal Devanhara Omkara Shri Palanhara.
When you are able to accept yourself,
Siddhi Buddhi Bal Devanhara,
so much of energy which was being used by hurt and guilt and hatred and regrets become available for you to live a great life.
Omkara Shri Palanhara Siddhi Buddhi Bal Devanhara Siddhi Buddhi Bal Devanhara.
And then you see how beautifully life blossoms.
Narayan Narayan
How beautifully life blossoms.
Shriman Narayan Narayan Narayan.
Let's do a small process of box breathing. What is box breathing? In a war zone, when bullets are getting fired and bombs are getting exploded, there is no possibility of rest, relaxation, sleep. Because there is so much sound and fear. Soldiers are trained to do box breathing, which helps them completely relax and also grab their naps so that they remain fresh. For those of you who feel like, let's do box breathing. And if anybody wants to just be silent and go deeper and deeper in accepting yourself, like an onion, one by one, peel off the layers of regret and guilt and hurt and jealousy. You may do so. Those of you who want to join me in box breathing, box breathing is very simple. Inhale to a count of 4. Hold on to a count of 4. Exhale to a count of 4. and hold on to a count of 4. So inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Then again inhale, hold, exhale and hold. This becomes box breathing. So as I continue to play some beautiful music for you, let's practice a few rounds of box breathing. Whenever you feel like start, inhale to a count of 4. At the same speed, hold on your breath to a count of 4. At the same speed, exhale to a count of 4. And at the same speed, hold down without any breath inside you to a count of 4. Let's do box breathing. May 2021 bring the best out of you. May 2021 help you to accept yourself completely. May 2021 be the year when you blossom to your best. May 2021 onwards you live a life of freedom within. May you hold on to people who are important to you in your life, irrespective of their mistakes, shortcomings. May you hold on to yourself and never give up on yourself and your dreams, irrespective of the blunders you commit. May each one of us be an asset to this planet. May each one of us in our own ways make this world a better place to live in. Thank you so much for joining us.